And so that leads me to the second point, is that Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has mentioned very clearly in the hadith, in which he talks about how we can live our whole lives, doing the deeds that a Muslim does, doing the deeds of a person who will get to Jannah. And then at the very end, we can wind up doing the deeds of a person who will enter Jahannam, and they will enter it. So we can live our whole lives doing righteous deeds, doing the right thing. And if Allah has decreed for us to be of those people who will enter Jahannam, we will do those things that will get us there, and we will enter Jahannam. And we ask Allah to protect us and forgive us our sins, and not to do that to us. But on the flip side, a person can live their whole life being involved in shirk, being involved in innovation, being involved in kufr, not being Muslim, oppressing people, oppressing people's and taking people's wealth, oppressing them socially, oppressing them physically, oppressing them spiritually, and everything else. They can live their life doing that. And surely those things will get a person to receive the wrath of Allah. Oppressing and taking people's wealth without right will get the punishment of Allah. Leading people to shirk and kufr, it will carry the punishment of Allah. Allah will punish that person. For how much or however little they do, they will be punished. And shirk, Allah has already said He will not forgive it. So these things a person will be punished for, but then they can do these things their whole life. And at the end of their life, or towards the end, or at whatever point, they can then, by the decree of Allah, by the will of Allah, they can stop doing those things and then turn to righteousness, ask for forgiveness from the people, and make those things right that they made wrong before that as best they can, and then live righteously, and Allah will give them Jannah, even though maybe the majority, 90%, 95%, 98% of their life was lived the wrong way, doing the wrong things. And so for those people, as Hussein alluded to, they might say, well, MJ did this, or he did that, or whatever. Yeah, okay, maybe, we say allegedly or whatever, or even if it is true, we know that at the end of his life, we've had the conversations, and we have sat there with him, and we have seen the sincerity, and Allah, only Allah knows the true sincerity of a person, but we've seen the humility and the sincerity in him really having a strong desire to want to fix whatever wrongs he did,